Hi, this is Olivier. Okay, I've been doing some work, and the good thing about uh, basically trying to put my three or four products together, because I've gone back to trading, given that it's a bit quieter on the product front, which is great because I've developed these products, I'm very sorry to say, also for me, and I use them every day. And I've been correcting my setups, and I thought I would share that with you, uh, especially my good friends who have a little bit of intellect and can think and read and things like that, unlike some of the reviewers who just speak off the top of their heads and say anything that comes along to alleviate their frustrations because they can't trade. So to my intellectual friends, thank you for the challenge, and I always enjoy talking to smart people and having your feedbacks in PMs and having your feedbacks, proper feedbacks. So I thought I would share in the interest of transparency, because I see a lot of bots don't share anything because they usually copy. So let me share my setup with you, okay? It's a little bit more complex than otherwise thought, but it's not that difficult. I have three products, okay? And most of you have bought the three products. So let me show you how to use them together. This is my basic account here. Another account. I have 5 accounts. But this is, I think, going to be my template going forward, because this is the one that's really allowed me to go out and do things and really trust it. You know, there's some templates I need to watch and I don't entirely trust. This one I do. So I thought after all this work I would share it. You know? So let's see how I've set it up. Okay, this is for current markets. So we've got the BBSO Genuity Scalper, you all know. Okay, here's the setup. Okay, nothing unusual, typical setup. You can have a look at freeze the frame if you want. This is set up on Euro 4-hour charts. So basically I set up the Genuity Scalper on Euro 4-hour charts, and I'm getting very good results on it. The second chart I've set up the BBSO Genuity Scalper on is British Pound 4 hours. Much in the same way. Okay, I'll show you again the setup. You can freeze it, have a good look. Nothing unusual there. Just basically default, I would say. Unless I've changed something along the way. Euro, same. Well, now we're back to Euro black box. Okay, the black box Euro, which I use. Here also, this is the original black box. You may be surprised, and you may want to get, because it does one trade at a time, and I still like it as a reference. It's my original one. Look how simple it is. It does one trade. You enter your ATR period, your ATR multiple. It used to take about 3 days to optimize in the tester, but you might want to do that, because for those who think that the black box doesn't work, it's amazing to see on the original product, if you put it in the tester, what you can get. It just blows your mind. It really does. So I still use it. And I've put it back. Basically, it will do some nice trades here as a reference. Okay, on Euro. On the US market now, I have put the BBSO Scalper also, 4 hours. So you see, my main workhorses are Euro, British Pound, and US market. That's what I'm usually trading right now. This is what gives me the best results. You see, I also use the Renko. This is my black box setup for the Renko, and here you have the Renko program you've seen in many of my videos. This is my Renko EA, which is automatic. It will take trades. and not miss most trends. In fact, I don't think it misses any trends. It gets a bit choppy when you have non-trending markets, but that's the price you have to pay. We go back to the British pound here, same thing, my Renko offline EA, which I give to people who ask me for it when they bought the scalper. Okay, it's also selling on eBay for $61. I have the US same setup. Okay, US 30 Renko offline charts. The US 30 Renko offline chart right here. As I said, this is what's giving the best pattern in Renko right now. We continue on. We go to the US 30 here. Also the black box, the original black box on the US 30. Okay. British pound 4 hours, the black box also. Now I have Euro 5 minutes on the scalper with all the modules working normally. I will show you again. There you go, you can always freeze that. That one does a lot of trades, and I'm sticking to the euro. The US 1 hour BBSO scalper, I've used another time frame. Okay. Now this is interesting. You might find this interesting, but this is the black box, the original black box, not the original black box, the black box self-opt. And here, I'm not going to go show every one of them, but here I use specific modules. Okay, here I'm interested in the squeeze break, which is basically a bot selling right now with pending orders for $390. Uses exactly the same technique, and this is the squeeze break module. Okay, the squeeze break module, here it is, that you can configure yourself. Okay, what I've done with the squeeze break module is you need bars to, I've put the Bollinger at 20, okay, which is the original Bollinger, instead of putting 0, which is self-optimization. Everything else is self-optimized, okay, and I've put the takeout on the squeeze break at 1 at the moment. It can be on 2, but I wouldn't put it much further than that. On the scalper, it's built in, but it's optimized and it doesn't work as well. So going back to the original black box, putting the squeeze break module, I will explain to you again, this is a breakout. Okay, you have it in my bot. You don't need to go and buy really expensive bots to get breakouts, please. It's in there. It's just a module. You can say false to all the other modules and use it. Okay, so you get a squeeze here. See this blue area in this indicator. Okay, squeeze. Okay, and then the market is going to go one way or another. My method's a little bit different. It waits for a breakout here and buys. Other bots are putting pending orders here and pending orders here. Okay, which is not a bad method, really. But you know, you're paying 400 euros for that, which is already in my bot. So please don't go and buy the same one. Okay, pending order here, and look. Okay, this pending order gets hit, and you take a breakout. But this is in the squeeze break. Let's continue. I've also put the squeeze break on Euro 5 minutes. Here on Euro 15 minutes, I've put a squeeze break detector, which sends me messages to my iPhone. And on the squeeze break, this is another EA which you may have forgotten about, which is just a squeeze break EA, which I made for me, and I could also distribute to you should anybody be interested that has bought any of my products. So this one is quite interesting because, like that $390 bot, What you have here is you put your Bollinger Bands, your kernel factors, and your demarcate triggers, okay, which I'm not going to explain right now. It's all in there. And here I've got it on 2 bars. You have an ATR multiple, an ATR stop, and you can put your stops and your take profits. This is a pure squeeze break EA, okay, that I will send by file. So you can see here basically you have the blue break, blue in the, this is live actually, you have a blue area which indicates everything is ready. You have the Keltner channel, okay, inside the Bollinger Band. Okay. This is a classic definition of a squeeze by Mr. Bollinger himself. Okay, don't confuse what I do with my bot. This is a different EA. I like this squeeze technique. When you see the blue, okay, then you get the breakout. The breakout should be up. Here we have an upward breakout, so it has taken the trade. Hopefully the trade will go up. If it doesn't, I'll get stopped out. Okay, we've got the stop right here. So this is a very good EA. You might want to, I gave it originally with version 2 of the black box, and before it was included in the black box, but you may want the original model. Okay, here again, squeeze break on the US market. Now this template you've just seen, okay, I've gone through it very quickly, but this is a template. Now I'm not going to guarantee anything, I'm not allowed to, but it makes 2 or 3% for me a day without intervention. Okay, this is a good template. So if you want to help with this setup and you have the products, or you want the products, give me a buzz. Now let's just continue with my second platform, okay, which you all see in the videos, the power. I also have this platform on, and it's running concurrently. Okay, this one has the pure black box opt EA on 4-hour charts, the pure black box opt EA on Euro 4-hour charts. It's all there. It's not on right now, it's late at night. Okay, it has also the Renko EA. I like to have 2 of them. It gives me more orders. And also the Great British Pound, as I like to call it, EA. Look, we had a breakout today, which was not missed by my 3 Renko modules. It was a fantastic trade we did tonight. Euro 1 out, same thing. Okay, and British Pound 4 hours using a black box self-opt, the complete module. Okay, the complete module. Not on right now because it's night time. I'll put it on in the morning. Here it is. You can freeze that. These are my settings. Now, that is why people write bad reviews, because yes, you need to set it up, and there have been advances recently, like the PF factor, okay, which is here at 3 somewhere, is much better higher, as people have discovered. You get less trades, but the black box works a lot better, and the black box needs to be on 4-hour charts. And at the moment, given the end of the year, okay, it's better to leave it on the top. So I've got the US, the Euro, and the British Pound on 4-hour charts, black box, fully tuned. Okay, you can see it self-optimizing here. So this is the complete system. A little bit complex, a little bit more complex than people think. But you know, the ones who have PM'd me and talked to me instead of writing nasty reviews and saying it's trash, have learned something and are making money. And there's about 20 of you who we work with, and there's a few hedge funds I work with, and I'm very happy with that. And in fact, I'm making most of my money on my own trading with my own EAs. So, you know, you can go and spam my page.